contribute to the socio-economic development and technological advancement for the betterment of the global community. The Prime Minister was addressing the UNESCO Bangladesh Bangabandhu International Prize for the Creative Economy awarding ceremony at the UN body's headquarters in Paris. The Prime Minister has announced the name of winner and handed over the prize and certificates to the recipient. Sheikh Hasina congratulates Motive Creations Limited, Uganda, on receiving the maiden 2021 UNESCO Bangladesh Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman International Prize for the Creative Economy. Prime Minister's younger sister, Sheikh Rehana, was present on the days. Sheikh Hasina said she believes that establishing the UNESCO Bangladesh Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman International Prize for the Creative Economy is the most befitting tribute to Bangabandhu's contribution to the global humanity and peace. She hoped that this international prize would strengthen the efforts of UNESCO in the field of creative economy, further contributing towards its global priority, that is gender equality, and the priority for the youth as a group.
সৃজনশীল অর্থনীতির জন্য ইউনেস্কো বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান আন্তর্জাতিক পুরস্কার প্রবর্তনের সিদ্ধান্ত বিশ্ব মানবতা ও শান্তিতে বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমানের অবদানের প্রতি সবথেকে উপযুক্ত সম্মান। জাতির পিতার আদর্শ সামনে রেখেই আমরা রাষ্ট্র পরিচালনা করে আজকে তার সুফলটা বাংলাদেশের মানুষের ঘরে ঘরে পৌঁছে দিতে সক্ষম হয়েছি এবং আমাদের আরো অনেক দূর যেতে হবে। কয়েক দশক ধরে আমাদের দেশের উন্নয়নে আন্তর্জাতিক সম্প্রদায়ের সদয় সমর্থনকে আমি বিনীতভাবে স্বীকার করি। আমরা এখন আমাদের সীমিত সামর্থ্য দিয়ে বিশ্ব সম্প্রদায়ের উন্নতির জন্য আর্থসামাজিক উন্নয়ন এবং প্রযুক্তিগত অগ্রগতিতে অবদান রাখতে চাই। আমরা বিশ্বাস করি যে সৃজনশীল অর্থনীতিতে বিনিয়োগের ফলে আর্থসামাজিক উন্নয়ন এবং প্রযুক্তিগত অগ্রগতির সম্মিলিত লক্ষ্য পূরণ সম্ভব। আমি আশা করি এই আন্তর্জাতিক পুরস্কার যা বৈশ্বিক অগ্রাধিকার অর্থাৎ লিঙ্গ সমতা ও গোষ্ঠী হিসেবে যুবকদের অগ্রাধিকারের অবদান রেখে সৃজনশীল অর্থনীতির ক্ষেত্রে ইউনেস্কোর প্রচেষ্টাকে আরও বেগবান করবে। ইউনেস্কো বাংলাদেশ বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান আন্তর্জাতিক পুরস্কার অবশ্যই সৃজনশীল উদ্যোক্তা বিকাশে সর্বোত্তম অনুশীলনকে ধারণ, উদযাপন ও যোগাযোগের মাধ্যমে জ্ঞান আদান প্রদানের কৌশল তৈরি করবে, যা অন্যান্য সকল দেশ অনুসরণ করতে পারবে।
UNESCO Director General Audrey Azoulay delivered the welcome address at the function. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has urged the world leaders to ensure repatriation of Rohingya people to their homeland, Myanmar, soon to escape security risks in the region and beyond worldwide. The Premier made the call while addressing the 4th edition of the Paris Peace Forum 2021, Minding the Gap, Improving Global Governance after COVID-19 in France yesterday afternoon. She said in August 2017, Bangladesh helped avoiding a major regional crisis by giving temporary shelter to Myanmar's forcibly displaced people, the Rohingya, of which more than 1 million of them continue to face an uncertain future. The major actors in the region should learn from the past and work responsibly in the present to ensure a sustainable future, she said, adding Bangladesh wishes to engage with all partners on the basis of mutual respect and understanding.
That those people can go back to Myanmar soon. Otherwise, security risks from the crisis will not just remain confined within our borders. We already see signs of that. The Indo-Pacific region must be an area of peace and prosperity for all. Our vision for the region is to have it free, open, peaceful, secure, and inclusive.
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said the North could realize their own agreed development commitments through supporting South-South development cooperation programmers. The Premier said this remark while participating in a high-level panel discussion titled South-South and Triangular Cooperation in Paris Peace Forum in Paris today. She said many developed countries still fall behind their internationally agreed development commitments. For them, supporting South-South development cooperation programmers can be one way of realizing their own commitments, mentioning that a good number of homegrown development solutions are already available in the Global South. She said, with additional financing, many of these solutions can be implemented.
There are better chances for South-South cooperation to respond directly to national development priorities. The financing and technological support of the North can help enhance the transparency and cost effectiveness of South-South cooperation programs. We now witness an uneven response to globalization around the world during the COVID-19 pandemic. We have seen international governance system failing millions of people in the Global South. The huge gap in access to vaccines and treatments is only too telling. A number of developing countries like Bangladesh have the capacity to ensure vaccine equity and quality. We need support with technical know-how or TRIPS waiver to go into large-scale vaccine production for sharing vaccines with the rest of the world. And so I feel that if you want to develop a society, you cannot just keep half of the population aside. You have to develop all together the gender equality. And now you will be happy to know that in our school enrollment, girls are more than boys.
President Mohammad Abdul Hamid today visited various development activities in Mitamoin upazila of Kishoreganj. The President went to Mitamoin, his native area, this afternoon after nearly 2 years due to corona pandemic. After arrival, President Mohammad Abdul Hamid visited under construction Ghoraut Uta Bridge in Mitamoin upazila. The 365-meter-long bridge is being constructed on Ghorautra River at a cost of 43 crore taka. The construction of the bridge will open new horizons in the communication of our region with Mitamoin upazila Shodor and will play a positive role in the socio-economic development of the area. Local MP Rizwan Ahmed Tawfiq, secretaries to the President and local people's representatives were present. Shoji Bajit Joy, the architect of Digital Bangladesh and ICT advisor to the Prime Minister, has been awarded with the prestigious Associo Leadership Award 2021. Shoji Bajit Joy was conferred upon the award for his unparalleled contribution towards the country's revolutionary development in the ICT sector. State Minister for Information Communication Technology Junaid Ahmed Palok received the award on behalf of Shoji Bajit Joy on the second day of the World Congress Information Technology WCIT conference in Dhaka this evening. On behalf of Associo current Chairman David, immediate Chairman Sharakonando handed over the award. Oceanian Computing Industry Organization Associo conferred the award on Shoji Bajit Joy. Earlier in 1997, the award was given to Malaysian Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra in 2004, and daughter of Bangabandhu Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina received the prestigious award in 2010. The international organization gives the award in recognition of unique contribution to the ICT sector. The organization also gives awards in different categories to government and non-government organizations in a host of countries for successes in the ICT sector. Bangladesh Computer Association President Shahid Monir and officials of Associo were present at the function. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has called for more carefulness to uphold the ongoing festive mood centering the polls at grassroots level. He made the call at a briefing at his residence in Dhaka today. Awami League General Secretary expressed sorrow over the casualties in yesterday's Union Parishad polls. Obaidul Qadir says some political leaders and government officials making irresponsible commitments on different issues, which is not pleasant at all. The Awami League General Secretary said the judiciary of the country is working independently. The BNP terms the judiciary independent when verdicts go on in favor of them, but whenever a verdict goes against them, they come up with the allegations of government's interference.
65 থেকে 70% ভোটারের উপস্থিতিতে স্বতঃস্ফূর্ত এবং উৎসবমুখর পরিবেশে গতকাল অনুষ্ঠিত দ্বিতীয় দফা ইউনিয়ন পরিষদ নির্বাচনে বিভিন্ন স্থানে কিছু প্রাণহানির ঘটনা ঘটেছে, অনেকেই আহত হয়েছেন। এই হতাহতের ঘটনা অত্যন্ত দুঃখজনক। পরবর্তী ধাপে নির্বাচন যাতে এমন অনাকাঙ্ক্ষিত পরিস্থিতির সৃষ্টি না হয় সেদিকে সকলকে সতর্ক থাকতে হবে। দেশে বিভিন্ন ইস্যুতে আমরা মাঝে মাঝে লক্ষ্য করছি কিছু দায়িত্বশীল নেতা এবং সরকারি কর্মকর্তা দায়িত্বহীন কাণ্ডজ্ঞানহীন বক্তব্য রেখে চলেন। কোনো রাজনীতিবিদই শুধু নন, জনপ্রশাসনের ঊর্ধ্বতন কর্মকর্তার কেউ সভা সমিতি সেমিনারে তার দায়িত্বের সীমারেখা অতিক্রম করে বক্তব্য রাখছেন, মন্তব্য করছেন, যা শোভন নয়। তাই আমি সকলকে বক্তব্য দেওয়া বা মন্তব্য রাখার ক্ষেত্রে নিজস্ব পরিমণ্ডল বিবেচনা করা তথা সীমারেখা মেনে চলার আহ্বান জানাচ্ছি। কারণ আমাদের কারো অতি উৎসাহী এবং বাড়তি কথা বা বক্তব্যে জনমনে ভুল মেসেজ যেতে পারে এবং এটা দেশের জন্য মোটেও শুভ নয়। মির্জা ফখরুল সাহেব সেই পুরনো ভাঙ্গা রেকর্ড বাজাচ্ছেন আর বলছেন বিচার ব্যবস্থা নাকি দলীয়করণ করা হয়েছে, নির্বাচন ব্যবস্থাকে নাকি ধ্বংস করা হয়েছে। তাদের সমালোচনার এসব পুরনো হাতিয়ার এখন ভোতা হয়ে গেছে।
Information and Broadcasting Minister and Environmental Researcher Dr. Hassan Mahmood has said it is time for the rich nations to be more cordial to fulfill their commitments to address the impacts of the climate change. He said this at a meeting with Scottish parliamentarians Faisal Chowdhury and Sarah Bullock yesterday in Glasgow of Scotland. The meeting was held on the sidelines of the ongoing COP26 summit at the Scottish Parliament. Dr. Hassan Mahmood said the World Climate Funding is yet to get enough allocations to tackle disasters caused by climate change. As a result, countries like Bangladesh have to struggle a lot to address the impacts of climate change, he added. Dr. Hassan Mahmood said the climate change strategy and action plan introduced by Bangladesh is encouraging the world to tackle the effects of climate change. Bangladesh, under the leadership of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, is now a role model around the world to address the impacts of climate change, he added.
সত্যি এটা আমাদের জন্য একটি অনুপ্রেরণা। আজকে আমরা স্কটিশ পার্লামেন্টের মেম্বার ফয়সাল চৌধুরী এবং সারা বয়াকের সাথে অনেকগুলো আলোচনা হয়েছে কিভাবে দুই পার্লামেন্টের মধ্যে বাংলাদেশ পার্লামেন্ট এবং স্কটিশ পার্লামেন্টের মধ্যে একটি ফ্রেন্ডশিপ গ্রুপ করা যায় সে নিয়ে আলোচনা হয়েছে। বিভিন্ন ইস্যু নিয়ে কিভাবে আমরা কাজ করতে পারি সেগুলো নিয়ে আলোচনা হয়েছে।
We had a great discussion about communications and building relationship with Bangladesh, and I'm really looking forward to work with Bangladesh government and to see how we can build a better friendship between Bangladesh and Scotland.
Bangladesh reported 5 COVID-19 deaths and 221 new infections today. Directorate General of Health Services (DGHS) in its routine daily statement today said the death toll has risen to 27,912 from coronavirus and the tally of infections has risen to 15,72,127. The recovery count rose to 15,36,111 after another 219 patients recovered. The statement said 1.28% of 17,231 samples tested positive. DGHS statistics showed of the people infected from the beginning, 97.71% recovered and 1.78% died. The statement said of the 5 deaths, 1 is between 21 to 30 years, 1 is between 31 to 40 years, 1 is between 51 to 60 years, 1 is between 71 to 80 years, and 1 is between 91 to 100 years. The 5 people died were male. DGHS informed that 2 people died in Dhaka division, 2 died in Chattogram division, and 1 died in Khulna division. To end the bulletin headlines, once again. Motive Creations Limited of Uganda receives UNESCO Bangladesh Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Award for the Creative Economy. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina hands over award in Paris. World community must work seriously on Rohingya repatriation, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in Paris Peace Forum. Obadul Qadir urges to remain alert in keeping festive mood in Union Parishad elections, expressing regret for violence in polls. Developed countries to be more active in fulfilling their commitments to addressing climate change, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. A billion Afghan children at risk of dying amid malnutrition, says World Health Organization. And Brazil secures spot in FIFA World Cup 2022, defeating Colombia 1-0. And that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us, and we invite you to watch our next bulletin that's coming up at 11:30. We request you to follow the health protocols, wear masks and stay away from corona. Allah Hafiz.